All right, so this is classic. Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, got busted down the street from here, not too far, in a city called Maitland, Maitland. It's a quiet, quaint little city, Florida, obviously, near Orlando, for driving drunk. So check this out. He kept over and over, kept saying over and over. He's just wasted, by the way. I'm going to include the link to the video of the cam, body cam, in the description. So he made a right hand turn. He meant to make a left or what. I don't think he really realized what he was saying. Like it probably meant to make a left hand turn and made a right hand turn. Whatever. And got his car stuck on the railroad track. And I've been through that area, and I'm pretty sure I've been on that railroad track. I think it's the Sunrail, which is like a 3-car little public transportation train. Apparently, this happened on a Monday. So I listened to 100 hour and 15 minutes of this video. 115 minutes, I guess. Maybe it's hour and 15 minutes, something like that. Long video. I tried to look at it. It's just all mostly dark anyway. But at about the 40-minute mark, I did hear a train. So, and I was thinking because it was a Monday and it was late, I thought that Sunrail stopped at like 6 o'clock or something. And I'm guessing it was later than usual, like probably like 11 or something, because Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, which is what's interesting here about this video, is that he describes himself as, I am Michael Jordan's son. He didn't say, my father is Michael Jordan. I just kind of thought that was interesting. What that means, who knows? He's drunk anyway. He's so wasted. And he's high, too. Probably on cocaine. Here's what happened. Cops found his car just rolled off the side of the road at a, what do you call that? On the train track. It's a Lamborghini. $330,000 according to Marcus Jordan. So any kind of damage onto this car, you're looking at some serious money. I mean, you could be putting down a whole full house to get this thing repaired. I don't know about you, but you're the father, worth about $1 to $1.1 billion. What kind of car do you buy for your son? I mean, I definitely don't want him to have a Lamborghini. Keep it less than $50,000. Heather and I were just talking about it. Like, what kind of car would you have? You got $1 billion. Get a nice, reliable $40,000 car, but not a Lamborghini. And they're just I've been in them. I've heard them all around town. They're always having a problem with the fuel injectors. They're, shooting out all kinds of noises by accident. Always something's going wrong with them. So they're not reliable, but they look nice. That's it. They got the name Lamborghini or Ferrari, So Michael Jordan's son's rolling around in a Lamborghini. It's stuck on a railroad track because the guy is drunk and probably stoned on cocaine. According to the investigation, a police officer found that he had receipts. Okay, he had a Red Bull, 2 tequilas, and they were talking to him early on. Of course, he multiple times. They asked him where he went, and he multiple times always said just a couple of venues. Just say it. You went to Rachel's. Eventually, he came out and said, "Yeah, I went to Rachel's." And the officer, "Oh, how was that place?" So I've been to Rachel's in Castleberry. There's 2 Rachel's in Orlando. There's one, and I think it's considered the south side of Orlando, like on OBT. I call it OBTYN. So it's way down south on OBT. And that's not as nice as... Now, the Rachel's I've been to is probably the nicest, most beautiful, elegant strip club I've ever been to. In terms of, like, the way it looks. Not too much the girls. But... And the place is just dripping with mahogany and cherry wood everywhere. Marble and granite tops everywhere. Gorgeous. wow, right when you walk in, it just hits you hard. There's always that guy parked out right outside with the Rolls Royce, and they just like to flaunt the money, you know. So I guess he went to Rachel's, and then he was with one of his girlfriends. But you gotta watch this video. It's just classic, man. This is, you can hear Michael Jordan's actual voice in his son. I'm guessing this kid's like 30 years old. I don't know. Michael Jordan's gonna catch this and just be like, man, that's my son. Caught with cocaine, which they're gonna drop all these charges, obviously, because he's got all the money to get a good attorney. But most importantly, because of the drug possess. I mean, why did they didn't get the girl for? The big thing in Florida is called joint possession. If you get caught with any kind of drugs in the car or in a room or something like that, they hit you with joint possession. I heard that they go after that pretty hard. They just let the girl go. And she complained to the officers, oh, by the way, I'm at like 6%. So I thought that was funny. That's what her biggest fear was. Your boyfriend is going to jail. They took him to the Orange County DUI Center. They actually have a place called a DUI. Probably just a typical Joe they put everybody. Who knows? Look, it could happen to Michael Jordan, son. It can happen to anybody. At about the hour mark, Michael Jordan's son, Marcus, finally drops a race card bomb on him, the cop. If I was white, you probably wouldn't have messed with me, which is probably right. That's my take on it, yeah. It's like we'll just walk right by. No big deal. But it took him that long, number one. Number two, he dropped that. I mean, of course, you got a drunk and probably high on cocaine person trying to make these accusations. Classic, right?